Pittsburgh, this is Brian Anderson, plus our reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, take it away.
Kyrie Irving draws praise from Blazers head coach Chauncey Billups, who said, quote, "As somebody that played the point guard, I think Kyrie's the most skilled player that's ever played the position. His shot making is incredible, and he's a better passer than people give him credit for. He's a wizard." Brian, that says a lot.
Sure does, Allie. Thank you. And we're expecting an intense battle in the front court tonight, Grant. Both teams with a lot of talent in those positions.
You know, B.A., it'll be an interesting matchup here with the talent and size of their front court. It should make this game extra challenging for these squads. They can't just count on being the dominant force down low. They'll have to get a little creative.
The starters for the Golden State Warriors. And for Cleveland, now here's Irving. Goes up on the wing. The putback. It's good on the putback.
We know unequivocally Evan Mobley has length. He's got timing. This guy eats up rebounds.
And Wagner gets it to go.
High percentage look right off the bat.
And here comes Cleveland. First chance of the year for them to go up against this Warriors team.
And they swept the team last season, got the upper hand, and sustained the momentum.
Well, a year ago there was a big gap in talent between the two teams. But changes are always made, and we'll see how they match up this time around.
At the line for the Warriors.
First one falls for him.
2 shots.
And both free throws good for Wagner.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Pass to Christopher. Shot clock at 6. And the dunk to finish it off. Oh, beauty.
He's showing us the handles a little bit right there. All the way to the rack.
And with the statement finish, too. Don't know how you stop that, man. Mobley grabs the board. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And is blocked. Thompson outside. And stolen by Irving. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Kyrie Irving understands how to find an open teammate, puts it exactly where it needs to be.
You know, one thing Kyrie Irving has talked about is reclaiming his power, Grant.
Well, he has stopped listening to the outside voices telling him what to do, finding his own purpose and his identity. And at times, that's meant being something of a renegade.
Pass to Christopher. And here's Mobley. Knocks it loose off his foot. And the ref saying he kicked it. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. To the paint. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
What an excellent post-entry pass. Good things happen when you make that next look.
Pass to Mutombo. Shoots over Mobley. The shot by Mutombo, no good.
While we love his ability to attack the rim, he just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chipping.
Achua defending. Can't get it to drop. And Golden State will come the other way. They're coming off that win against the Heat.
And that night, they did a great job of executing their plays and creating mismatches.
Well, it was certainly a game that their analytics people had to love breaking down. I thought they exposed every weakness in the defense.
And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
To the middle. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. To the inside. Here's Thompson. Here's Mutombo. Oh, hey, how about that? And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. Timeout called the Cavaliers.
It's now an opportunity to take a break and talk about their strategy moving forward.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
And it's a completely new group for the Cavaliers.
They're really working the paint down.
Here's Wagner. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Outside, Hill. Back to Okoro. And that one drops for him.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Wagner. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
We've also seen them show a willingness to take advantage of the mid-range opportunities. The defense conceding these looks, and they're cashing in.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Pass to Okoro. Back to Garland. Oh, they get a hand on it. Wagner with a steal. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. Wagner's got 12 points in the game. 40 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Knocked loose. Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over.
Good idea to call timeout. It looked like the guys were getting some heavy legs out there.
Cooper's checked in for Garland.
All right, everyone. That was your run.
We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first. Wagner against Johnson. Thompson outside. Achua inside. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson.
We think of Thompson as a beautifully gifted shooter, but make no mistake, he understands when and where to place the basketball when a teammate is open.
Now into lineup for your Cavaliers.
12 seconds left in the first quarter here. Here's Cooper. Ooh, they can't stop the run with that one. And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Warriors ahead, leading by just 2. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this.
Fans, your Cavaliers,
and some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Warriors.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
So on the floor for Golden State to kick off the second quarter. We've got Jackson. He's out there with Jordan Poole. Dante DiVincenzo out there with Marquise Chris. Uses the glass on the layup. 6 points for him.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Here's Arenas. And he can't bank that one in. The Cavaliers shooting an efficient 64%. Excellent. And he goes in for the dunk.
You know, that was an excellent play right there. Using his strength to power through contact.
Mobley, he's checked in for the Cavs. Christopher comes in for Hill. Both teams are always hunting mismatches. Grant, I'll put it to you here. You prefer a speed advantage or a size advantage over your defender?
Well, BA, it's all about the mismatches. And going back to when I was young and actually had some speed, It was great to be able to have both, depending upon who you went against. If a smaller player guarded you, use your size to shoot right over them. And if the bigger defender was on you, yes, use your speed to turn the corner and get to the rim. So it depended upon who was guarding you.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over.
They're looking to do something to stop this run. They have to get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. It's deflected. Pass to Christopher. It's stolen by Poole. And out of bounds. The Cavs will take it.
Coming onto the floor for your Cavaliers, number 15.
The Cavaliers have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Basket counts.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Out to DiVincenzo. Oh, that one's off. Still out of sync.
As they're doing strong work on the glass, a +5 advantage for them.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Jackson finds Poole. Here's Arenas. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Garland's checked in for Cleveland.
Cavaliers ball.
For Cleveland, they 6 here in the second. There's the steal.
Garland.
To the paint. Blocked. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
From 12 feet, uses the glass that time. It's good. And it's an 11-point Cleveland lead.
This game's taken on a whole new look thanks to this run.
This is a dominant stretch. I am so impressed with how they played together as a unit over this last stretch.
And he's just crushing them with plays like that. I mean, just continuing to pile it on.
You want to make sure your opponent knows they have absolutely zero chance of a comeback. And a nice finish by him.
Now here's Jackson. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Poole up top. Can they get it? And again, it's the Warriors missing.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
So both teams changing it up here. Here's Garland. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
And how about our AT&T 5G Slam Cam? Here's Achua. Achua with the dunk.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Boy, when it comes to Precious Achua, guys, to me the talent is evident. A big guy who can contribute in a variety of ways.
Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Well, make no mistake, Klay Thompson is more than just a shooter and scorer. A nice pass there, guys.
The shot off that time. And it's Cleveland the other way. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Doris, we've seen promising flashes from Achua early on.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about the skill. The next step for him is focusing on becoming more consistent. If he's able to do this, his future very promising because he runs the floor, very switchable on defense, and there's growth opportunity offensively.
Now here's Wagner. 23 points his last outing. Count that bucket. Wagner's got 14 points.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Garland against Wagner. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Free throw good. Wagner.
At the line for 2.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Wagner against Irving. Over Wagner. Warriors with the rebound. When this one's over, they'll be off to Charlotte as they take on the Hornets. That'll be their second of 3 games total on this road trip.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
The end of the first half.
And so it's Cleveland closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Here with Coach Steve Kerr, your defense struggling to contain them in the first half. How do you remedy it?
We got to get back in transition, but we got to make them feel us. You know, they're just running anything they want. We've got to at least...
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even, and in one stretch there, they were up by 6. They're in a terrific position now thanks to their flawless execution in the second quarter. Some excellent work offensively now has them up 11 at the break. Taking a look at the Cavs. And that'll about do it as we get ready for this.
Here they come, fans. It's your pass.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give them a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his group.
And for the Warriors, it's stolen by Irving. And he's going for the oop here. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Give him 8.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Here's Wagner. Oh, and Mobley with the block.
That's about reach, folks. The length, the athleticism, the timing of Evan Mobley.
And the shot goes down. And the Cavaliers lead by 13.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
From behind the arc. Warriors with the rebound. Drives to the hoop. And he converts the layup.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
They're trying to come back in this game. Now, bottom line, it's about energy and effort, exemplified by a possession like that.
Fade away. Nice touch on the bank shot. Mobley's got 6 points.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
Golden State calls timeout. The Warriors have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. To the left side wing. Shoots. Hey, now 5 for 8. Shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
Here's Wagner. It's not going to go for him. Good D by Mobley. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And Grant, as NBA players start to have more of a platform, we still hear those who say, shut up and dribble. What are your thoughts about this?
I think it's silly and it's unfortunate. And if you don't like it, then change the channel. But players today, matter of fact, everybody today has a voice in their social media channels. And it just so happens that NBA players have large platforms that reach people all over the world.
Now, don't expect the players to be anything other than themselves. And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Outside Garland. Pass to Christopher. Achua defending. Mutombo with the rebound. The Warriors have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Well, attack the cup. Klay Thompson, more ways to score than you think.
Here's Christopher. Here's Cooper. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And another miss by Cleveland.
Well, they get it to the high percentage area, and then it all goes wrong from there.
Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Achua passes to Thompson. From 9 feet, and that's good. Off the glass that time. Thompson's gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, inside the painted areas, Klay Thompson showing off a little bit of touch.
Wagner with a steal. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. First free throw is good. A different look for Cleveland. Okoro is checked in for Christopher, and it's Hill in for Cooper. Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. To the middle. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Darius Garland playing the role of ball distributor to perfection. Pretty pass.
Here's Wagner. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Pass to Okoro.
Well, Okoro is a team-first guy that wants to involve his teammates. Pretty pass there.
The Warriors have gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. Of course, we hear a lot about how much space Isaac Okoro can cover at the defensive end.
It's important, B.A. Here we have an agile, got length to bother those elite shooters, the quickness to cut off penetration. He can jump passing lanes. Being this kind of defensive player is critical in the league.
Mutombo. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Ooh, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
The Cavaliers leading. Pass to Okoro. Garland against Wagner. Now here's Hill. Tightly guarded. Yep, that one's good. 16 points for him.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Mutombo. Can't connect from 13 feet out. The Cavaliers have gotten 7 of their first 11 attempts to go in this half. And there's Hill. That one's good. On the assist by Okoro. Hill's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's the idea. You work the ball into that area. It's a sweet spot.
Oh, and Mobley with the block. And so it's Cleveland in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. 0 chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Pass to Christopher. Now Johnson. And no good. Achua with some nice D. And for the Warriors, shot from 12. And it's Wagner missing. And the Cavs shooting at a very efficient 67%. And a nice finish on the layup. And the Cavaliers lead by 15.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And that one's drained from the low block. Wagner's got 24 points. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line. to shoot two.
And he just powered through contact trying to complete the
line for
play.
your Cavaliers.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.